In the 1930s, the aviation industry was in the midst of major transformation. As aircraft manufacturing was being modernized, the resources and innovative thinkers of the Pacific Northwest led the way. Today, that spirit of innovation is still here. The state of Washington is home to one of the greatest living laboratories in the world. From lush forests to vast croplands, cutting-edge research and development to local and worldwide industry partners, the living laboratory of Washington State is poised and ready to lead the development and production of next-generation aviation biofuels. Abundant natural resources to fuel the future are here. From semi-arid desert to coastal rainforest, from wetlands to dryland farming, Washington State is growing the biomass needed to power the next generation of biojet fuels. Oilseed crops from semi-arid farmlands. Woody biomass from the residuals of alpine forests. Cultured algae and large-scale growing operations. Washington State University's research is refining the techniques to create fuel from materials that grow in practically every region of the world. A living laboratory is all about research and development, and that is very much here. The bioproducts experts at Washington State University are pursuing feedstock development, biomass conversion, and fuel refinement. The university's Plant Transformation Laboratory tackles next-generation fuel production with integrated biotechnology and molecular biosciences, unlocking the secrets of turning crops into jet fuel. Our researchers are developing new techniques for separating lignin from forest waste products and fermenting feedstock for the large-scale production of fuel. The supply chain for next-generation fuels will rely on a network of strategic partners, and those partners are here. The Pacific Northwest has been home to the U.S. aerospace industry for nearly 100 years, and today it is the home to 700 aerospace firms employing over 7,000 skilled engineers in research and development. At Washington State University, a major investment from the U.S. Department of Agriculture has created a broad coalition of private industry and public institutions to develop wood-based alternatives to petroleum fuels and to build a supply chain for aviation biofuel. From Weyerhaeuser to Boeing, from the U.S. military to the Pacific Northwest National Lab, and with the leadership of Washington State University, our innovative alliance brings together the natural and human resources necessary to develop and produce clean, efficient, and commercially viable aviation biofuels. It's happening here. From the modernization of aircraft manufacturing in the 1930s to the current realization of bio-powered flight, it's happening here in the living laboratory. Washington State University, leading the way.